Toolbox talk done. Crew briefed. Everyone knows the plan. So why do incidents still happen 5 minutes after the task starts? Because the job on paper and the job in front of you right now are two different things. That gap is exactly what LMRA is built to catch. Let's break it down. Welcome back to Toolbox Talk TV, the channel covering industrial safety one topic at a time. Last video we covered Toolbox Talks. Today we're covering LMRA, the last-minute risk assessment, and why mixing it up with a Toolbox talk is one of the most common mistakes on any site. LMRA stands for last-minute risk assessment. It's a short, focused check done immediately before starting a task, not the night before, not that morning, but right at the point of work, standing at the actual location where the job will happen. The idea is simple. Conditions change. Weather shifts. Equipment gets swapped. A nearby crew starts a different job that changes your exposure. The plan you made an hour ago might not match reality anymore. LMRA is your final gate check before hands touch tools. It's usually done by the person actually doing the task, not just the supervisor. That's the key difference from a toolbox talk. People mix these up constantly, so let's separate them clearly. A toolbox talk happens before the shift, covers general hazards for the day, and is usually led by a supervisor talking to a group. LMRA happens right before the specific task, at the actual work location, and is done by the individual or small team about to do that exact job. Think of it this way. The toolbox talk sets the stage. LMRA is the final look around before the curtain goes up. You need both. One doesn't replace the other. Here's a simple 4-step process you can use every time. Step 1. Stop and look. Before touching anything, physically stop at the work location and look around. Not a mental checklist from memory, an actual visual scan of the real environment right now. Step 2. Compare to the plan. Ask yourself, does what I'm seeing match what was planned? Is the equipment the same? Is the area clear? Has anything changed since the toolbox talk? Step 3. Identify new or changed hazards. Look specifically for anything that wasn't discussed earlier. A leaking valve, wet ground, a nearby crane operating, a missing barricade, wrong PPE for current conditions. Step 4. Decide. Proceed, adjust, or stop. If everything matches the plan and it's safe, proceed. If something's changed but you can control it, adjust and document it. If you can't control the new hazard, stop and escalate before starting work. That last step is the one people skip under pressure. Nobody wants to be the one who delays the job. But a 2-minute pause is always cheaper than an incident. Let's say you're assigned to enter a confined space that was cleared for entry an hour ago. You arrive, and this is your LMRA. You check the gas monitor reading again, not trusting the one from an hour ago. You look at the space itself. Is the ventilation fan still running? Is the ladder secure? Has anyone opened a valve nearby that could introduce gas? Say you notice the ventilation fan has been unplugged by someone doing unrelated work nearby. That's a new hazard. The toolbox talk from this morning didn't cover it because it didn't exist yet. Your LMRA catches it right now, before entry, not after someone's already inside. That's the entire value of LMRA in one example. It catches what changed between planning and doing. 3 mistakes I see constantly. Mistake 1. Treating LMRA as a form to sign, not a real check. If you're filling out paperwork without actually looking around, you've missed the entire point. Mistake 2. Skipping it because we just did the toolbox talk. Different tool, different purpose, different timing. Both are required. Mistake 3. Not empowering workers to stop the job. If your crew doesn't feel safe pausing work when something looks wrong, your LMRA process is just theater. The person doing the task needs real authority to stop it. That's LMRA, the final check that catches what changed between the plan and the reality on the ground. Pair it with a strong toolbox talk and you've covered both the daily hazards and the moment-to-moment ones. If this helped, subscribe to Toolbox Talk TV so you don't miss it. And drop a comment. Has an LMRA ever caught something a Toolbox Talk missed on your site? I want to hear the real stories. Stay safe out there. See you in the next one.